It's a decision all couples are faced with. How many children should we have? Family therapist Dr. Alan Singer wrote a book on creating the perfect family size. He joins us in the studio with some advice for families. Good morning to you, Doctor.
Good morning.
Thank you for joining us. We do appreciate it. Just tell us briefly, what is your book about? What's the principle? What's the point behind this book?
The principle behind the book is sometimes couples are making decisions haphazardly, and I want them to do it with determination and with conviction. I want to give them the information and self-test questions to ask themselves so that they will be best equipped for this decision. There's a 50% divorce rate in this country. There's a tremendous amount of research that shows that marital satisfaction on average decreases with each child. So I don't want to take chances. In 3 decades of counseling couples, I've seen that children have a big effect on the family unit, and I call it a parenting book about marriage that I wrote on behalf of children, because the marital bond is the most important part.
Okay. You said there are some questions that couples need to ask themselves before they decide on their family size. What are some of those questions that they need to be asking themselves?
I have 3 categories of questions in the book. Individual questions. How do you feel psychologically, physically? Number 2, how's your marriage doing?
Okay.
These are hard financial times that we're in. Finances plays an important role.
Right, of course.
How's the marital bond? And then the 3rd group of questions is about parenting for those couples who already have at least 1 child. Do you like parenting, and do you think you're good at it? Because those 2 aren't exactly the same, and I want to see couples be able to, if they're going to have another child, I want them to do it with determination and make that decision and go for it.
Okay. You said that this is a parenting book about marriage that you wrote on the behalf of children. Could you kind of explain that statement to me?
Absolutely. Let me give you one example from some research from a year ago from the Pew Research Foundation. They surveyed 1,000 parents, and one of the questions that they asked them was, what's the ideal number of children? Would you believe that of the couples who have 3 and 4 children, 1/3 of them said 2 is the ideal number of children, as if they had too many. So what I want to do is help couples to go slowly about this decision. I say, when people say to me, well, what is the perfect family size? There's no perfect family size for Wisconsin or the United States. I say to them, as many or as few, as long as you think it through. But again, my stress in the book is on the importance of the relationship of the couples, and not to put the relationship of the marriage on the back burner until the children leave the house.
So really there is no perfect family size. It's going to vary from situation and from couple to couple.
Absolutely. That's what I hope the questions in the book do, is help each couple find their perfect family size.
Okay, Dr. Singer, we appreciate you stopping by here and speaking with us today. The book is called
Creating Your Perfect Family Size.
All right, and you can pick it up right now. Again, we do appreciate it. Thank you very much for coming by.
Thank you.